Hello, Imaginary Internet friends. I am Mild Kratz. We are back to Batman Arkham Asylum. I am here at the title screen for a couple of reasons. I want to try and get my stream going first of all, so I can make sure I don't have any issues mid-stream, because those are always embarrassing, right? Like one time when I was playing Rocket League for 20 minutes and I really just had a black screen going and I was describing in great and vivid detail all the wonderful things that were going on around me, and no one could see it. Which is sad, because, you know, I scored basically 1 trillion goals. Cool. So I want to make sure I got everything. Make sure I drop my phone a few times tonight. I already broke it, so there's no point in not trying to drop it now as often, as much as possible. Let's see though. Last thing here. See if I can also get my game to crash again tonight, because that was fun last time. And I would love to relive that experience. Last thing here. Okay, cool. I think after much ado about nothing, we're probably ready to get into this. I know I'm excited to find out what happened even though I've played this game before. I honestly do forget a lot of it though, so that's one of the nice things about being forgetful, right? Is that sometimes after, you know, sometimes even a relatively short amount of time,
get off of me!
Get down there with the others! Move it!
Okay, okay, I hear you.
So I already cleared this room.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
I'll get to clear it once more. It's okay, the last time I did this, I did it pretty rough. Or is this a different room? I have 5 guys. I don't necessarily remember 5 guys last time. But I mean, what do I know? Whoops. Probably should have been a silent takedown, but oh, you guys did such an amateur. It's alright. I did a circle around the room with all the gargoyles here, so almost certainly I lost them just because they're stupid. Alright, so let's start picking them off one by one again.
What are you doing?
Like, inverted takedown is probably one of my favorites. Like, it's just such a Batman staple. It's like a classic move, and it just never gets old. So I hope you guys feel the same way, otherwise you're going to have a long time through this game with me. Whoops. Alright, this guy's just gonna stay on the outside of the wall. Alright, cool. So they have no idea where I'm at. For me, I would guess, you know, the gargoyles, because that's where I'm always at. And have been historically for the last 75 years as a character.
Batman! You hear me?
It's probably, if I'm honest, the reason why I had the gargoyles installed inside of Arkham Asylum. Alright, I'm trying to see who's busting off the pack here. It looks like this dude. He's not really getting too far away, though. Unfortunately, my list of gadgets at the moment is still pretty small.
Aging Dr. Bat! Aging Dr. Bat! Is there a Dr. Bat in the room?
Looks like these guys can all still see me. Yeah, this guy's kind of wandering off.
Let's get out of here.
Maybe I can move in. Hello.
I'm gonna kill you this time.
Okay. I would move a little bit faster. Alright, let me get reactivated to some of these controls, maybe. Super bat running legs. Run away like a chicken. Similarly to Chicken Man. A lesser known, lesser liked superhero. You guys keep hearing something in the background, maybe you will, maybe you won't. Does it sound like that? Kind of sounds like a whining dog. It's probably waning up. Anyone who came from the PUBG stream will know that, like, I just had 2 dogs fighting behind me basically the entire time. And one of them I didn't notice, but once I was done streaming, got to turn around and see that one of them turned my room into more of a landfill than it already was, which is in a way saying quite a bit.
Where are you?
Probably right above you, dummy. Why would I tell you that?
What the?
What's up in it? Where's the last guy? Last guy, where are you? Oh, behind me, apparently. Wow. I don't know how that dude suddenly teleported across the room, but he was in the one angle that I wasn't looking at all. I'm sure I'll look back during this part of the stream in my own episode and be like, oh wow, of course he was there, you idiot. But I don't know if that came as a surprise to anyone else that dude was there. Alright, I can do that room way better anyway. Now that I'm remembering what the controls are, that'll be helpful.
Get down there with the others.
What isn't helpful is how much the controls vary between these.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
Which, as I recall, is like, just, I don't know, the Arkham Knight controls have improved because they've had the opportunity and the benefit of being something like 8 years newer. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I don't have to hit
What are you doing?
just to the inverted takedown myself not being inverted, which kind of doesn't make any sense. Alright, this dude's just like determined to get blown up through the side of the wall. I'm cool with that. I guess there's not really any point in me just like hanging around while I'm right there.
We got bigger problems.
Oh, actually. Oh yeah, I can see that. There we
Someone get over there.
go. Just swing right in front of this dude real quick. While he also still somehow has no idea where I'm at.
Oh God! I found someone
Alright,
over
this guy's
here.
asking to be invertedly taken down, so might as well put myself in position.
What are you doing?
These guys saw me in the gargoyles for once. I mean, it was annoying that time, but I honestly didn't remember them
I hate to break
see you when you do these kind of
all
things.
alone in that big, scary hospital.
I'll have to keep that in mind. Also, I know for sure you can't do another takedown.
No one will know.
Already, like, here.
Huh?
So, so many things that like are just fun and better little improvements over this game, and even just Arkham City. One of which being you can jump over. In this game you can't, and it's super where these last set of
I don't think you've any kind of result. Find him or I'll find you.
I thought he was just at the window. Okay, he wasn't. Okay.
What the hell are you?
I'm just gonna wait for my glide kick opportunity here, I think. Any second.
What the?
Hello? Is there a doctor in the house?
And
No?
no, it's nobody.
I think I have a pile of wounded henchmen that need medical attention.
The room's
I
clear.
still,
You're
I think I'm
safe
still
now.
tracking Commissioner Gordon's, tobacco. Nasty habit.
Over here!
Hello. I just saw your skeleton.
I don't know what happened.
That's a weird thing
One
to tell
minute we
people,
were
isn't it?
doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The
I remember this
elevator
game's
appears to have
graphics
been
as
powered
being,
down.
Like, mind-bendingly
You're going to
good
be
when this
okay
came
here.
out.
We'll be fine.
They're still not
What about
bad.
the others?
Like, they're still
We
better
heard
than
gunfire. They could be
some
dead.
others.
We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the
Knight's
patient
definitely
observation
improved
room,
upon it,
and
Arkham City
Dr.
improved
Chen
upon
went to
even-
surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay,
Even
stay
Origins
here.
probably
I'll
looks
find the
better
other
than this game,
doctors.
but it definitely
I'm
does
here,
play
Mike.
better.
Hold still. I'll get you free.
You okay? We're safe. Batman saved us.
So I for sure need the bat claw, I think, to get through there. So that's not necessarily the answer. Where do I go? Sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah, I forgot that I came through. I didn't like walk through a door to get into this room. I came through one of the vents, so I'm pretty sure I just have to go through it.
Yeah.
I can stop jumping at the door like an idiot and walk through it.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Let me introduce you all to the sterling work of our new head of research, Dr. Penelope Young. Since joining our team 2 years ago, Arkham is now in the forefront of research into understanding the human mind.
I think I'm getting to the parts of the game, by the way, that feature
That
Scarecrow,
means some of them.
which for
He's here!
others might be a little scary, but I don't know, like, just issue that as a warning, but realistically, I don't think that scary. Of course, I haven't been, like, 10 or 12 years old all the time either. I remember, like, the first thing I saw that I remember being kind of scary in a movie where it was was Jurassic Park. So, like, I'm watching it back now. Like, there are parts of that movie that still make me uncomfortable with them. Like, when the kids are getting chased down by the raptors, but, like, it's not scary. Like, I'm not, like, as a kid, I had some difficulties not imagining myself in that situation, thinking, like, this could actually happen to me. But it obviously seems ludicrous by this point.
Cash, what happened?
There was an alarm in medical. I heard someone shouting and found the doc lying on the floor. When I went to help him, the room was flooded with gas. These doors locked down. We can't get out. Don't know how long we can last.
I can just crawl through this thing up here.
Let's give Mr. Cash a great big hand.
You've got to help us. If you can clear the gas.
So what's it called what I'm doing here? Because this isn't like a... It's technically a Let's Play, but it's also a stream. And I'm not going through the game as fast as possible, for sure. Would this technically be considered a long play? Like, what's a... I mean, is a long play supposed to be like 100%? Or... Okay, obviously I'm not supposed to go to the gas, but am I supposed to be able to, like... Am I supposed to glide across parts of this room? No, I think this is just another one of those, like... This fan's going. Hey, how's it going, the Arkham Knight? Imagine you like this game quite a bit. Although, you probably like the Arkham Knight better. And I can't really see your thumbnail too much. Is it a picture of the Arkham Knight? I guess. I think I'm going to get to that game eventually. But I want to make it all the way through this series again, because in my opinion, there's almost no better series than the Arkham games.
I can't let that man die. I have to clear the room of toxin as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'm working on it, dude. And how are you doing tonight, by the way? Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. Yeah, I've been kind of on a Batman spree. Arkham Knight, or yeah, Arkham City is #1, then it's Arkham Knight. I think I'll agree with that. I have to go back and play through all of them again. I want to say Arkham Knight's the best just because it's the most recent and it adds a lot of features and Batmobile stuff's kind of cool. But like, honestly, Arkham City's really, really good. This is, in my opinion, like Not the worst. I think the worst is probably Arkham Origins. But it's just not as good as City for sure. Oh boy. So I'm missing a panel here somewhere. Like we gotta shoot another panel on the ground basically. Turn off this portion of the smoke. Alright, I already shot that one. I have to go back across maybe? Oh, okay. Now I can go down to this level basically. I get it. But it's not that one either. Where's this one? No. Where's this one go? Okay, that's the last fan I need to turn on. Can't figure out if this puzzle is difficult or I'm just tired or stupid. It's definitely one of those though. You really? You don't like Asylum at all? Like, I don't know. This one was obviously the framework for the others. The only thing I don't like about it is how limited it is. Like, it feels like a linear game. I mean, because it is for the most part. And so, I think that's what people are torn on. People either love that or they don't like it. For me, I'd rather have more freedom to go around the city and do stuff. But I think it does kind of add to the whole, like, people who enjoy this franchise for like being a puzzle game or something probably like this one the best. That's never been like my favorite part of this series anyway. What am I missing here? That just gets me back to where I was. It's not particularly helpful. Okay, so the wire goes... Oh, the wire goes into that room. Okay, so I probably had to bust that out so that I can get that. Yeah, alright, I see what's happening here. I think I get it. So basically, I'm going to come from here, I can hit it. Who's the best Batman actor? Wow, that's tough. Okay, so I guess just being a product of the 80s, I really liked Michael Keaton's performance. I think I would probably agree that either... I don't know if you consider Adam West to be among the Batman actors, because there was technically... I mean, he was an actor in the TV series. The TV series had a movie, but it's just like his portrayal of Batman was intentionally so different. It's hard to compare him against the others. I think Christian Bale did pretty well in keeping with Christopher Nolan's vision of what the Batman character was, which was like a super realistic, you know, vigilante, mercenary type person, portraying a superhero character. But like, honestly, I don't know, I didn't like those movies as much as I like the original Tim Burton stuff.
Was this fire?
I'll say that, here's the thing, I'll say something controversial here. I'll say Michael Keaton was my favorite as of right now, but I think there's actually a pretty strong possibility that Ben Affleck could end up being the best Batman. Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton, like, for right now, absolutely. I didn't really like the Batman portrayal of Batman vs. Superman and Dawn of Justice.
What is it that walks on four legs,
I felt
then
like
two legs,
it wasn't true to the character at all. Like, Batman doesn't use guns, Batman
As a
doesn't
baby crawls
kill
on four
people.
legs, as an adult
So
it
that
walks
annoyed
on
me
two,
to no end.
and in
But
later years it uses a cane.
I guess the next movie that Batman's making an appearance in is
but the answer to all three is a bait.
and I think he actually kind of cares about the character a little bit enough that maybe he'll make a decent movie out of it.
Give it
I
a
think
crutch,
Ben Affleck can be a good actor. He's obviously proven that he can also be a bad actor.
How can you even joke about that?
Easily
But
done.
I think he's got the potential to be the best Batman. You could definitely make the argument that he will end up screwing it up. Do I have to, like... Let's get one. Let's talk to this guy.
We lock him up, gets out, and more.
I just have to free these doctors, right? So free that one.
Alone with that animal.
So we get free to leave now. Check the old map. Okay, it's gonna take me back to... Yeah, this part of the game almost just feels like
There
filler
is still
too,
medical
by the way.
staff needing my help.
Alright, so, I mean, Yeah, Michael Keaton is.
Will all
the
patients
best
please
one. I didn't
remain
actually watch.
calm and move slowly to their accommodation?
I didn't watch Birdman.
Our findings
I
have
really
led to
need
debates
go back and
About
watch
whether
that.
psychosis is in itself neurotoxic, and whether potentially damaging changes to...
But are you going to then agree that the original 1989 Batman or Batman Returns, either one of those is the best Batman movie?
Early
I
results
feel like
were
that's
promising,
harder to argue.
but it was only after the
Michael Keaton
arrival
being the
of
best
Patient
actor.
X that our expectations were raised. Patient...
Oh, you left like 20 minutes ago. Never mind. Okay.
Batman!
Don't speak. You're safe now.
But it's a trap!
I know. Just not for me.
It's true. You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats? Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the face.
That's pretty impressive. For myself, even maybe the fact that I was taking a drink of my energy drink and still was able to reverse that. I don't know. These games are awesome, but I wonder how awesome people think they were if not for this like free flow combat system. It's called. Alright, whatever. I didn't want to get the first health upgrade yet because frankly I didn't need it. I just kind of still don't know that I do. I'll take it.
Don't get too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event.
I'm at times probably too conscious of the fact that like this is a stream and I have to
I tried to tell
keep
you.
entertainment going through the microphone a little bit sometimes.
Relax, you're
too,
safe
so
now. I can handle these low-life
try and make
thugs.
like snap decisions on some of these upgrades and stuff because I don't think anyone really wants to watch 20 minutes of me going through the Batman technology spec tree. It's just like ran right into that thing. Alright, well, whatever. I really couldn't care less about the Riddler trophies anyway. Yeah, I don't think I need to go through there either. That's the thing I'd probably have to, like, hack, but I think I need something that I don't have yet.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got two old friends coming to the party.
So I can't tell what really the point of those boxes are, if not just to like control how much experience you get at points in the game, just like help you level up. I'm guessing that's really all there is to it.
When Amadeus
this is the
Arkham
right
built
way.
you would have believed it would be the premier
They haven't
psychiatric
really taught me,
evaluation and
like the game
rehabilitation
hasn't really
center
shown me how to
become.
use the
Everyone knows
the stun function
the
of
stories of the
like,
various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal
I'm trying to
but
remember what
troubled
part of the game I'm at
individuals a
too. I'm
safe
either
haven
close
for
to the part
recovery.
where I'm coming up to the
We
Scarecrow for
represent
the first
all
time,
medical specialties and
or
offer a
fighting
wide
Bane.
range of medical, surgical, diagnostic, and wellness programs.
Yeah.
Coupled with Arkham Asylum's convenient location, I'm sure we are voted.
I think Bane's basically like your introduction to like fighting Titan field bosses, or whatever you say.
Will all please.
There we go. I always like to break up a nice combo with some batarang action.
I have done exactly as he asked.
Look, you think I care? Stop your whining and listen good. If anyone goes near you without Joker's express permission, then I've been ordered to make sure you are taken out
so I have to do
ASAP.
this.
Looks like you're a bothering ship. Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job. Planned like a military operation. Brains on the inside and out.
I am quite aware that it's job, as you call it.
requires friends.
It's a trophy?
What I want to know is why you chose me.
They give me experience,
Did Joker
right?
specify me? Why don't you let me talk to him? I'm sure we can settle this.
Let's say at this level, it's probably
Once
worth
more,
it, just for
I
that
am going to
reason.
hurt you. You understand me? Shut the hell up.
Alright.
He'll talk to you.
Wow, I'm like the greatest detective that ever lived. Helps when you can see through walls.
What's going on? They were
She's
talking
kind of
like
cute
they
and
were
like
in
an
control.
outdated graphics
Is
kind
it
of
true
way.
that Joker escaped?
Unfortunately, yes.
Hey, welcome to my
But
stream,
not
whoever's
for
out there,
long.
or welcome back.
I've been studying Joker's case for months
Whatever's
when he
going on.
broke out. The warden was very specific. He wanted Joker cured.
Just saving some
Bad
doctors.
publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be
Probably
the
about
least
to run
of
into
it.
Scarecrow, but I don't necessarily
I
remember.
almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Not a problem. All staff have been rescued. You'll be safer if you remain here.
Alright.
All the medical staff are safe. Time to continue following Harleyquinn and Gordon's trail.
Our staff are here
Alright, so
to
go
help
back to
you.
where I was before we started
I've
wasting
got
time.
ringside for the big event. Harley's bringing the power.
This guy.
Oh, I can't
They're finally teaching me this stuff back. That's basically the entire point of that.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient. Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff
And I
are
guess
here
that's
to
kind of
help
the
you.
idea too.
With
Look at it from the
accommodating
game
Arkham
developer
Built is
standpoint
fine
of them
You would have
putting all those
believed it
boxes
could be the
there.
premier
that
psychiatric
basically do
evaluation
nothing,
and
so that you kinda
rehabilitation
get used
center
to
it has
them not
become.
having anything inside
Everyone
them.
knows the stories of the
Now they have
various
nothing inside
so-called
of it.
super
So I think
criminals
it's kinda
who've
like
been
supposed
treated
to
here,
take you off
but
guard
that
a
is
bit.
only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but troubled individuals a
But I
safe
think people
haven
who've
for
played these
recovery.
games realize it's
And
not
accept
that
it.
difficult to master them.
Did you find them? Are they
But
okay?
like, I mean, maybe not
Yes,
master,
they're
but,
safe now.
get through
Batman,
them without taking too much
we
damage.
got another problem.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The
She's
island's a
definitely
war
famous
zone.
voice
You
actor,
won't
and I
stand a
can't figure out
chance.
What
It's
she's
my
from.
life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there,
Oh,
Batman.
is she Angela
If you
Pickles?
ask me,
Angelica
it's about
Pickles'
time
mom?
for a little payback.
I don't like it, but
I think I'm remembering that right.
who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go
Okay,
to the
welcome everyone to
observation
my
room.
stream.
Barricade yourselves in.
How's it going?
In here somewhere. Spread out.
Just playing some Batmans. See, this part of that game seems really lazy then, because they're basically making me do this room over again after I went through, like, the fetch quest almost of, like, freaking doctors. So I'd say anyone that argues this is the best Arkham game, which, I don't know,
I hate hospitals.
at least some of
Always
my
gives me
friends, and I
creeps.
think there are people out there, like, I would kind of say, hey, look at that, and this is kind of some bullcrap. Whatever.
What the? I'm gonna kill you!
What was this? I'm supposed to keep running around and like let me pull them around and do stuff, but I guess we'll just do that thing where I go around every single gargoyle until it leaves me alone again. Because that's where, you know, stealth AI was back in 2009. Alright. I also don't get, like, so... They've already had me do this room where I've had to clear out, like, 5 dudes with guns, so, like, the challenge of doing it with 3 guys with guns is kind of, like, pointless. If no other, just, like, pad out time, right? That was really fun. It's like the way that he, like, basically got his gut rammed into this thing and it, like, basically knocked him out. I guess you could argue it knocked the wind out of him. Alright, cool. So now, like, this door is finally open. Which they basically could have just let this door be open 45 minutes ago and, like, let this game be slightly shorter. But people want to feel like they're getting their money's worth, I suppose. And some of those like riddles and stuff,
Oh,
or
think about
puzzles,
it.
they
I've
did
been
were
trapped in
kinda
a
cool.
little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies?
Oh, like a sack of puppies.
Say good night, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises.
So I'm going to tell you guys a bit of trivia that everyone already knows.
Prepare
Which
to
is that
face your
the voice of Joker in this game and Batman the Animated Series is Mark Hamill. He's also famous for being Luke Skywalker. It's like Luke Skywalker is the greatest Joker of all time. Without ever having been created. Because I don't think he looks like Joker at all. Like, he can't really like make that character.
Only Scarecrow.
That's why he's great in the animated film. Is that his ass?
Ooh, it looks like the good doctor has started. Your appointment isn't for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Bats.
Like, for whose benefit is it that he draws it like a bat? It looks kind of like a bat, not even like a lot like a bat.
Not finding the commissioner in time.
Because that Batman's sense of humor. Don't get me wrong, I like it. It's charming. But
Help
it's
me,
just
Batman! No!
Is that like a police officer or a convict or what? Oh, I see. Yeah, we're ingesting some Scarecrow toxin right now because you can. You looked back there, my eyes were getting like crazy. I love the way that storytelling is done in this game though, which is like it just happens and you like have to put the pieces together. Yeah, my mouse cursor started showing up on my screen. That was annoying me. Oh, also, like this has one of the greatest. It's not really an Easter egg, I don't think. It's got one of the greatest parts of any Batman game, like, or any game in general, where it just starts skipping.
I'm sorry, Jim.
After a certain point, and, like it basically makes it look like your game crashes. It's just
Barbara.
like the Scarecrow screwing with you. Like, not Batman the character. Like, at that point,
I'm sorry.
Scarecrow's kind of like screwing with you.
I was too late.
I'm sorry. The number you dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
I think Batman's having like an episode right now.
Barbara,
Seriously,
are you
how
there?
cool is this from a game?
Please hang up your phone.
Let me take a look at my map real quick. Okay, so it does still show me like an idea of where the map is. Oh, by the way, I remember this part of the game very distinctly because, like, even though I was losing my mind, we basically get to the morgue. Everything turns kind of back to normal, right? And you're like, well, I think this is where I was supposed to go. I hear some weird, creepy stuff going on. But how brilliant is this? Like, really, there's not much going on in this room, right? There's a little bit like a whispering and stuff. So just confused. As a player, I'm like, huh. The doors moving on their own is pretty weird. I think I even probably noticed that the doors were like messed up at this point. Not really. But it took me forever, right? I was like, man, I'm so confused. This is the room I'm supposed to be in, right? Like, I'm supposed to be here. This is so annoying. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'll go back. Finally, so I guess I'll go back the way I came. This is the biggest combined teams of all time. Like, what? It's the room I was just in, homie. What happened? Alright, so now there's like wiggling dead bodies up here on the table. I guess this part's a little intense for younger viewers too, by the way, so just so you're aware. That seems like a terrible option, right? Like an open body bag. But of course your morbid curiosity is going to get the best of you, so let's take a look. Oh!
Father.
Hey, Dad.
You should have stood up to him, son.
Like
a man.
I'm a man. I'm 40. I was like 9 when Well, no, I think in the Batman mythos it was like 12 or something. I don't remember. Oh, it's dear old Mom.
Mom?
Help us, Bruce! Don't let us die!
I forget who the third one is. I think the third one might be Scarecrow, right? Hey! Yeah, I remember that now. I was pretty, like, aware that that might be what was going on here, so that's why I wasn't... Okay. I remember this part somewhat, but I don't remember that big a transition to it. This game is so good. If you've never played this game, pick it up for, like, the $3 that it's normally on sale for 90% of the time. Play through it. It's just, like, it's so much fun. There's not too many games I can go back to like 2009 and replay. I think, like, YouTube's got me. Oh, okay. See, it says I'm playing Batman Arkham City, which I'm gonna have to change in my stream because, like, what the heck? I hit Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum. Okay, whatever. Hopefully that changes my stream because I'm not trying to, like, you know, lie to people. There we go. Finally. Okay, well, that was confusing. Hopefully it just lets me go back to where I was. But yeah, like, I don't know. How many other games from 2009 are you still playing? Like, or this or that one? Don't answer. I mean, you can if you want to know. I'm sure there's a lot of them out there. This one just has, like, a very special place. Just like those two.
Oh, little bat. You're in my world now.
I can't remember what happens. I mean, like, it's game over, but I can't remember specifically what happens if he sees me here. I know it's bad. That much. Alright. I'm gonna get dangerous here. Go to. Helps that he just keeps spinning around like a dum-dum. I feel like this game has very, like, precise controls, honestly. It's not bad, right? But, like, in moments of crisis like this one, sometimes it's not the best either. The game doesn't translate directly what you want to do. I'm trying to figure out too. Okay, spray the gel. Frustrating. Endlessly frustrating. Yeah, I obviously get the concept. I just got caught. You tell me to hide from Scarecrow's gaze. I was doing fine. I was, like, probably most of the way through that part. Keeping, like, this game, I think, worse than some of the others, just, like, lectures you and treats you like you're an idiot. Let me screw up at least once before you're like, hey, here's how you solve this one.
You're in my realm. Everything is as real as I choose it to be.
Alright. Let's just wait for him to do this. Let's run up here, get some gel going on. Plenty of time to get back here. Only you could look around that thing, but you can so obviously probably be able to see me. Actually, I think from a game development standpoint, it would have been cooler if they, like, wouldn't have let him look around here. Oh, that's really cool though. Anyone else see that? So, like, for a second, and I thought I saw it before, but since this game kind of messes with me in general, for a second though, you yourself turned into the Scarecrow, which is crazy. Yeah, look at that. Lightning flashes. That's such a cool little thing, you know. Use the old bat signal. Actually, let me out of this Scarecrow nightmare. It's a fun mini game. Like, I don't know. It kind of like breaks up the monotony of just like the other parts of the game. Daydreamer.
Can you hear me, Bruce? What's going on?
Oracle.
Just got a little bit of Scarecrow.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right? Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
Your dad's probably dead, from what I remember. But that was also like a Scarecrow thing, so I don't know. You're for sure handicapped, though. I'm sorry about that.
It wasn't Gordon. Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
Are you lost, little bat?
Okay, I got you.
Having trouble figuring out what's real?
So I really did
just a figment of your twisted little mind?
I guess I really did think that Commissioner Gordon was dead.
Just roll with it, bats. It gets easier once
I don't know.
you get
What would Batman say to Barbara if she thought her dad was dead? I can't really determine that they're wrong. Like, probably wouldn't tell her right away. Especially if, like, he's being messed with the toxin. But I do like the way they kind of, like, don't necessarily outright tell you you're being affected by the gas. You just kind of have to, like, start noticing, I don't know, reality fall away from you. It's just a much better way of storytelling. Supposed to go. Yes. Door locked. Can't say I'm surprised. I'm obviously supposed to fight like those yahoos over there. How do I do it? There's a panel. So obviously that plays a part in this. I'm guessing I wasn't supposed to come back through, like, back through here. And I'd probably have to go deal with those three guys. I think one of the smarter things I've ever read on someone's, like, link profile, I think it's a friend of mine, it's like a gamer, career gamer like myself, and it was on his, like, business email quote, is that basically said, if I've ever learned anything
Don't
from
let him
games,
hit you,
it's
idiot!
that if you're facing opposition, you're probably going the right way. I think he's trying to say, like, you know, the same is true of life, and it is, by the way. If you're getting people telling you certain things, like, I don't know, there's something you can't do, or you have to work or whatever, like, you just kind of have to break through those things and keep going. But that's if there's any way of relating video games to real life in a way that's meaningful. That's probably one of the better things I've ever read.
Oh, I can't wait.
You're facing enemies, you're probably headed the right direction. Nothing
Your
worth
precious
doing
police
is ever
commissioner
easy.
is just through the glass. Take a look. Harley's up.
I'll get there. I'm going to take a look at an upgrade first, though. Combo batarang. Oh, okay, so that's probably what yeah, powers up batarang during combos that can be used to knock down thugs. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do the special combo throw, though.
The strict instructions to kill the old man if any of my guys even think you're in the room. They're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing,
hey,
I'll give you your next present.
Here's another Predator thing. You can't be seen at all.
Which may be a good thing, because if any of my boys see you...
Joker's not messing. He wants the old man kept safe from Batman. Anyone gets near him, and it won't be me carrying the can.
No problem. Nothing's getting past me. Batman will be a dead man, and I'll be famous.
Whatever. Get over there and keep looking. Now go!
Here's to, hoping I can get through this the first time, or the the first couple times.
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just
remember it being kind
dying
of
for
easy,
one of you
though.
to spot the fat freak. What do you do? Harley offs the old man. I've got a shiny prize for the one who sees him first.
So, like, the Joker, right? I mean, talks kind of out of both sides of his mouth. When he says, I've got a shiny surprise for the one who does, it probably means
Anyone out there see Batbrain yet? No? Not surprised. He's chicken. Mr. J has won again.
What else? Oh, that's kind of dangerous. I would think that guy could have seen me right there. Are there gargoyles I'm supposed to be hanging from at this point, or no?
You know, you really should color that hair of yours. All that gray makes you look so old.
Keep your trap shut. You won't get away with this.
Commissioner Gordon's like in his 50s at least. Oh. So that was just like an alternate path I basically could have taken right there.
Harley's got the old man up top.
They were really concerned about the
anyone else coming
ventilation
around, he died.
Honestly, I'm just lucky that Arkham Asylum was built the way it was. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense, really.
This old man looks like he's gonna pee himself. Someone bring me a bucket.
Is there any other way to get into this room? No. It's back to the Joker room here.
It's gonna be so cool, old man. Just wait and see.
I'm torn, right? I still want this part to take forever, because I don't think that's fun to watch. But I also don't want to keep, like, screwing up and having to replay this part over and over again, because I know that's not fun either. So I'm trying to do this right the first time.
Remember,
I'm also not trying to, like, so cautious.
Melanin in Titan, Harley kills the old man.
There's gotta be a way for me to go up, right? Maybe not. I'm just gonna play the corners here. Alright, this dude's pretty well on his own. Let's take him down.
When Mr. J kills Batman, we're gonna get married. It's gonna be so cool.
Actually, you know what game I have a copy of and I would love to play on a stream is Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. It's like the re-release version for the GameCube. That game is a lot of fun. There's one. Okay, that's Harley. So I should be able to take this guy down, no problem.
You think anything you gotta say matters to me?
So she must be pretty much blind or something. She should have a good look at, like, basically the entire room. She has no idea what's going on.
Harley's got the old man up top.
Stairs here.
Anyone else coming around, he died.
Of course you found that one easy.
Mr. J won't let anything happen to me, boys. He loves me too much to see me hurt.
There we go. Alright, that was relatively easy.
longer than I thought. He's out
And
of
I hope it didn't
control.
take too long
He's
to
trying
get
to
through.
prove something.
I don't think I took
I'm not sure I can stop him this time.
You'll do it. Batman, listen. We're not alone. He's got something else down there. I don't know what it is.
What a blabbermouth! Spoiling the surprise.
Be quiet.
Usually have
am I getting to you? Am I? Good. You're going to love this next bit.
I guess technically he normally has white eyes, right?
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me. Now. Bane.
Okay, so I do fight Bane. I guess I was right about...
I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Cut me down. Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
Here's to hoping that I don't die while fighting this thing for the first time. It's relatively easy, but at the same time, I don't remember the specifics about it. I think that's something stunning. I don't remember being this big either. It's basically accurate to combat. He's just, I think you fight him very similar. Oh, right. You remember the thing here? It's basically you have to like make him run into one of these walls, maybe? Oh, I remember. Okay, I got it. I think when he's charging me, nope, then he's dead. Oh boy. Looks like I kind of think he's gonna
break you this time, Batman.
He's throwing it or running it at me anyway. His face. Yep. That's gonna cause him to run into the wall. Like stun him or what? That can't lose here. Oh no. As soon as I like jumped into that wall, I knew that was not gonna be a good story. Nope, I don't do that either. Run into the wall. And then that sort of thing, maybe? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, I got this. Yeah, that's gonna make him somewhat smaller, right? Smaller. Okay.
Need a little help, Bane? Okay then.
Oh, right. I'm just gonna start dropping like thugs. Which, whatever. These guys are basically gonna do all of that. That's about it. More for me than they are for him. I'm terrible, apparently. Like, what happened?
Is broken.
Yeah, we've seen it. The Dark Knight Rises, yada yada. Alright. Why would they do that? They're obviously like loading a save state. There's no reason they would be like, oh, you have your bat explosive gel out now instead of like anything helpful. How do I do that? I know I'm supposed to stun him. Like 100%. At least it seemed like last time when I unplugged one of his hoses and just
I will break you this time, Batman!
Probably will. Okay, so I didn't have to stun him. I don't know, it's so finicky. Also, like, these dudes didn't give me any health. I felt like once I got all the experience for it and stuff, they would, like, count as being. I didn't. Alright. So he's gonna be distracted for a second. He's basically all I need is to take care of So let's say that's not gonna go well for that dude anyway, I don't think. Oh, come on. Get out of here with that crap. More boys, really? I hit Y. I'm like, why is this game so full of crap right now. I remember this fight being good. Definitely showing some signs of inexperience. Let's call it. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, there's the second hose. I think the trick there is best to A, far enough away, and just B, running. I don't know if, like, I get to take any more hoses out or just have to, like, feed them around this place. I'm thinking it's more the latter, we just have to, like, his face. Here we go. Yeah, and I'm gonna pull final hoses out. And basically make a combo monster. That might just be ended it anyway. Yep. Cool. So that's Bane down. That's a much more satisfying Bane fight, by the way, than like in Arkham Origins, where you take him out in like the first 10 minutes of the game. It's basically like a capstone for the tutorial. It's super lame.
Batman, you okay?
Hello, welcome any new viewers out
Where's
there.
Quinn? Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you
Feel free
around.
to say hey in the comments.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself. I will break you, Batman. Then the Bruja.
No, Bane. This time I break you.
Oh, that was a very expensive way of defeating that enemy. Oh well. He's got the money.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham.
Did you guys hear that?
Gotham will
I
panic.
forget I'm going through this headset.
You're needed
Is that
there.
why you heard that?
We're ready to go now.
Pop my elbow again.
Bane called Dr. Young
Another one of those
Bruja.
signs you're getting super
What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
Like man witch? Spam?
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave on Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Okay, this seems like a pretty logical point in which to stop my stream for tonight. Got to take on Bane, and start the next episode by finding and taking a look at the, I don't know, Batman Annex that belongs to the Arkham Asylum thing next go around, which I think is kind of a cool little place for on tour a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm sure it just saved the game there. That's going to do it for tonight's stream. I don't know if I'm going to come back to this one again, I guess technically later today, but what I'm going to consider tomorrow. But certainly after I've had about 8 more hours of sleep, I'll either be coming back to this game or probably take on Chapter 3 of Batman the Telltale series Season 1. That would be my guess. But hey, if you stuck in here for the whole thing, that was at least probably one of you. Thanks, you're awesome. I appreciate your support, and I will see you all next time.